Hello, my name is Chelsea Drake, and I welcome you to my Balanced Literacy E-Unit for emergent readers. My theme for this E-Unit revolves around ocean life, with books spanning from specific ocean animals to the beauty of the world's beaches. This E-Unit addresses NJ Student Learning Standards. The one I chose was Read and Comprehend Complex Literary and Informational Text Independently and Proficiently with Scaffolding as Needed. This is geared towards second grade students. 4 areas of my emergent literacy plan that will support the progress of my students include my related literature, my shared reading plan, my guided reading plan, and my ebook. First, my shared reading plan will engage students in small or whole group discussions while simultaneously teaching them skills such as alphabet knowledge, phonological awareness, and use of sight words. This plan aligns with sociolinguistics, a theory that allows for social interaction and language to be equally important tools in teaching the basic skills of reading to students. My plan allows me to split my classroom into small groups rather than the entire class so I can better focus on students who are struggling with the concepts. With my guided reading plan, I can get even more in depth with my class. This type of plan lets teachers divide their students into their correct reading levels and observe what their strengths and weaknesses are. It's a wonderful tool to use for various reading levels. My guided reading plan focused on the book Curious George Goes to the Beach. The strategies I focused on were building vocabulary and summarizing. Students will learn these in small groups and will be able to use them independently while reading a book of their choice, particularly in my related literature section. Here, you will find broad spectrum of books ranging from kindergarten to 4th grade. These accommodate learners who are very advanced or are struggling, which is amazing to have. I may have a very low level of readers in my classroom who need simplified terms and definitions. The book, In a Coral Reef, can provide them with vocabulary and insight into the ecosystem of a coral reef. This can also provide them with easy to understand wording and less text to support their reading growth. Referring back to my guided reading plan, I also discuss how I will help my students summarize what they just read in order to gain comprehension skills. This is an important language function to know because students will be required to become more interactive as a reader and get into the story more. For example, I ask students to tell me what happens on each page to make sure they understand what is going on. When they read independently, they will ask themselves the same question. Finally, my last area I'd like to discuss is my ebook that I wrote called The Turtle Who Lost His Way. It's about a baby sea turtle playing with his friends when suddenly he gets lost from his mother. He repeatedly asks the same question to multiple sea creatures. Have you seen my mother? They all say the same thing. No, until the last animal. Repetition helps emergent readers with familiarity of vocabulary and sequencing. This was a very easy and cute book to make, thanks to StoryJumper.com. This method is another fantastic tool to use with my students because they will enjoy the device-centered approach to reading. They'll even be able to create their own cool stories while I observe. In regards to writing, the shared and guided reading plans do different levels. Shared reading plans focus more on the alphabet and phonics awareness, while the guided reading plan focuses on sentence structure. Guided reading plans also can end with a KWL chart, which is a student-made chart that stands for what they know, what they want to know, and what they've learned. This supports the theory of constructivism. That wraps up my preview. Thank you for watching an explanation of my Balanced Literacy E-Unit.